The wisdom of a stranger. Amidst the bustling cityscape of Newbrook, a city known for its fast pace and relentless energy, lived a man named Thomas. Thomas had always been a bundle of tightly wound nerves, easily agitated by the smallest inconveniences. His impatience had earned him a reputation as someone to avoid, and his interactions were often marked by irritation. One rainy afternoon, as Thomas rushed to catch a cab, he accidentally collided with an elderly woman carrying a stack of books. The books fell to the wet pavement, their pages soaked by rain. Thomas braced himself for the inevitable outburst, but to his surprise, the woman simply smiled and said, "Well, isn't this a serendipitous meeting?" Confused, Thomas bent down to help gather the books. The woman introduced herself as Evelyn and explained that she was a storyteller who believed in finding silver linings even in unexpected situations. Despite his initial annoyance, Thomas found himself drawn to Evelyn's calm demeanor and the twinkle in her eyes. Evelyn invited Thomas to a nearby cafe to escape the rain, and there, over cups of warm tea, they shared stories. Evelyn spoke of her travels, the people she had met, and the lessons she had learned from each encounter. Her words were like drops of wisdom, landing gently on Thomas's heart. Intrigued by her perspective, Thomas asked, "How do you stay so composed and patient in a city that's always in a hurry?" Evelyn smiled, her eyes carrying a lifetime of experiences. "I used to be much like you," she admitted. "But life's unexpected turns taught me that we can't control everything. What we can control is how we react and the kindness we choose to offer." As the rain subsided, Thomas felt a sense of calm he hadn't experienced in a long time. He realized that he had been missing out on the beauty of life by rushing through it, always focused on the destination rather than the journey. Over the next few weeks, Thomas and Evelyn's chance meeting turned into a meaningful friendship. He began seeking her advice when challenges arose, and she never failed to provide him with a perspective that softened his edges. Slowly but surely, Thomas's impatience began to wane, replaced by a newfound appreciation for the present moment. One day, as they sat in the park watching children play, Thomas turned to Evelyn and said, "You've taught me more about life than anyone ever has. Your wisdom has transformed not only how I interact with others, but how I view the world." Evelyn smiled gently. "It's not just my wisdom, Thomas. It's the collective wisdom of all the strangers I've met along the way. Each person has something to teach us if we're willing to listen." As the years passed, Thomas became known for his patience and empathy. His interactions with others were marked by understanding and kindness, and he no longer rushed through life without pausing to appreciate its nuances. And while the rain had brought them together, it was the unexpected meeting with a stranger that had forever changed Thomas's outlook, turning him into a beacon of calm and compassion in the midst of the city's chaos.